Writing LinkedIn posts in your own voice. For a while, like a lot of people think tried AI written content that was generally like pretty weak and just sounded like AI. Increasingly, I'm seeing people saying, hey, we can actually make AI like much better at sounding like us. So we'll train Claude on all the past content, on our tone of voice. We'll build skills, and then we'll also feed it source material. So you can upload like a podcast that you guested on, your call recordings, a newsletter that you wrote, and basically say like, hey, write a LinkedIn post using my voice and using this source material. So with that context, what do you think about this?
800.
Is this your 7?
I think I'm like overly highly attuned to what words and sentence structures are from AI. Like, it's not this, it's that. Or genuinely, whenever I see that word, like AI's ruined the word genuinely.
Everything's in 3s.
I think I just notice it more than other people because I write for a living now. And I'm also a little bit bitter because I did this newsletter post just came out on net dollar retention rate trends. Some guy took my image, took my article, put it through AI, definitely didn't use any sort of writing skill to say like, put this in this voice, just no effort. And that one is getting more likes than mine that I actually wrote. And I'm like, what the?
Not that it's a contest, but you lost that contest.
Thanks, Kyle.
No, I'm with you though. I really struggle with this because I get the desire to do it. If you're ghostwriting for a CEO, for example, it's already like ghostwritten content. Like it's not actually written by this person. And so you're kind of making Claude like a, initial ghostwriter or something. The artificialness stands out to me so much. Once I have the like faintest suspicion that it's AI written, I like just stop reading the rest of it. Was this Paul Graham or something wrote about this on Twitter? Like as soon as he reads an email that seems a little bit AI written, he's like, he just dismisses it.
He did write that, and I couldn't agree more. I think it's becoming like almost more of an insult to like email people with just AI written stuff. We were joking before, like how we're both using Fixer, if it's really just two fixers going back and forth to prepare for these podcasts.
I want this to be a thing, and I've tried it so many times just to see like, hey, now that the AI models are better, will I like this more? And I keep just struggling. And so where I'm trying to lean in right now is like finding more of my own voice and like being more comfortable with things like memes or trying to be funny or just like taking some risks in writing that I would not otherwise. I still do a ton of that, to be clear, but I'm trying to do more of it to have more personality and less AI.
I agree. And even like throwing in a spelling error once in a while, it's almost a style point.
I had a spelling error in a recent post and someone called that out, thinking I added that on purpose to an otherwise AI written piece so that people wouldn't think it was AI written. I was like, you're really overthinking this.
That is next level shade.
Ready for your 4th one? Creating research briefs ahead of sales calls. So getting like the company snapshot, the contact info, the competitive context, conversation starters, objection prep. And ideally you get the prep delivered over Slack or email, and you maybe get like a short couple slides that you can use to start off the call, tailored your normal pitch for that audience.
I think it's somewhat related to the first one we did, but I think this is a strong use case. And a lot of times in these demos and first calls, you're looking for any sniff of just proprietary info to make them like you more and to be like, they really made this for me. This is not the standard 4-slide deck they use on everybody trying to sell the CRM. I like this one, even though it sounds basic. I think it could have immediate tactical use cases in like a meeting today. So I'm going to go 2.
To me, with sales conversations, it makes a big difference if the sales rep seems like they want the deal and are like working for it. Even in my personal, like if I'm hiring a landscaper or something and someone's like come over a little bit early, checked out the landscaping, maybe notice like what kinds of plants are there. If they've just done a little bit of thinking ahead of a meeting, it makes the biggest difference.
And also, like, to make sure you don't mix up stuff. Like, I got on a call for some sort of tool, and the person's like, in your run the numbers newsletter or something, or like, they kept, like, mixing up the different things. And I'm like, it's a small thing, but it's, like, a big thing to me that you're, like, completely butchering what the business output is and what the products are called.
I had a person not use AI that reached out and was like, I think that, like, my best friend used to work with your wife. That's A, oddly specific, and B, I don't have a wife.
I kind of applaud the boldness of that, though. Like, this is going to work on 40% of the population.
Their friend did work with my husband. I was like, oh yeah, you mean John?
My wife, John.
When I looked to set up my first CRM at Growth Unhinged, I knew I wanted something that was actually AI first. The world has evolved. Most CRMs are still stuck in the 90s. I found Lightfield, the CRM that remembers everything and does the work for you. It joins all my sales calls, reads my emails, and has the full context on every account. At this point, Lightfield knows my deals better than I do. I haven't had to set up a single CRM dashboard. Instead, I simply ask Lightfield questions like, which deals in my pipeline are most likely to close? Or who do I need to follow up with today? It even automatically prepares me for meetings with a personalized daily briefing, and setup was quick and surprisingly painless. Lightfield is my sales coach, RevOps analyst, therapist, EA, all in one. See Lightfield for yourself with a 14-day free trial. Connecting data from your inbox takes just 5 minutes, and you can migrate in under an hour. Go to lightfield.app, that's LIGHTFIELD.app, and use code MOSTLYGROWTH to get 3 months free.